The food stamp emergency is right down to the wire as millions are stepping up to fill the gap and the need, and as new programs are now rolling out, which is what I want to bring to your attention here in this video, as we literally only have a couple days to go until we get to November, and that may be it for food stamps, at least for the short term. However, there are many different things that are happening right now. As I mentioned the other day in a separate video, this is going to be an updated situation literally on a daily basis between now and November. In just a few days here, a lot of things are happening. Now, I also have this article right here, which I do want to pop up on the screen for you in just a second so you can see and read for yourself exactly what they're talking about right here, the new program that was just rolled out, and how this is going to be helping a lot of people going forward. But this one in and of itself is certainly not going to fill the gap. There's going to be a lot of other things happening here, but it's really nice to see many different options that are popping up right here, right now. Now, before we get into the details and before I pop this up on the screen for you, I just want to say this much. We're still in a situation where there's no solution yet out of lawmakers, as in still in a government shutdown, no funding for the program as of yet. Here we are, only a few days to go until we hit November. And as they've made it very, very clear, and as I was out in a video yesterday, I also pointed out on the USDA website, they also indicated over the weekend, the well has run dry, they have no money and no benefits going out for November. Okay, I had that video yesterday pointing all those details out. So literally on a daily basis going forward, there's going to be new information coming out on this. Okay, remember, I'm not here to scare anybody. I'm here to give you the updates as they are hitting the wire. A lot of things are happening. This is a very fluid situation that is still playing out right now. So again, I'm here to give you updates on what's going on. If you're on food stamps, if you're one of the 42 million people out there, just recognize, obviously we hope something comes along here within the next couple days out of lawmakers, but this is what we know as of now. All right, let's pop this article up right here, right now, and let's talk through the details. So, DoorDash, this is really cool. DoorDash is offering free delivery and they're waiving service fees for those individuals that have an EBT card for their SNAP benefits tied to their account. Now, you might be thinking, wait, what is DoorDash? Right? If that's how you're feeling, that's okay. But basically what it is, it's a delivery service for groceries, right? They deliver all kinds of food items. It could be, restaurant food. It could be groceries, things like that. But they offer this, and obviously there's all kinds of fees tied to this as well. Delivery fees, service fees, things like that. But during this time, they're going to be waiving delivery fees and service fees on your first order, provided you have an EBT card linked to it. Now, I'm going to be 100% fair with you. This is not going to fix the problem that many people on food stamps are dealing with right now. This is a little bit of a solution. It's going to help some people, but the objective here is to basically send out about 1 million meals, which is going to reach, according to what they're talking about here in this article, about 300,000 plus basically orders, assuming each one has about 3 orders or meals within it, I guess, apparently according to what I'm reading. But it's about 1 million meals is what they're trying to fulfill here, as far as the waived delivery and waived service fees. Also, they're going to be donating a whole bunch to food pantries, things like this, again, to help a bunch of people out. Now, here's what I've been reading about this as well, because you might be thinking, who cares? I'm not going to do this. This means nothing to me. Hey, at least they're doing something. Okay, at least they're doing something. But I also want to point out as well, what's interesting, throughout the day today, okay, I've been seeing some information popping up. Different states out there are literally offering emergency orders and allocating millions and millions of dollars to fund food banks, food pantries, whatever you want to call it right now. I'm going to throw a prediction right now. This is going to be a wild prediction, which is going to seem completely off the wall, like that doesn't make any sense. But I'm going to say something really quickly. If you're somebody that gets food stamps and you have an EBT card, whatever you get on your monthly benefit, as in on your card each month, let's just say you get $100, $200, $300, $400, whatever it happens to be, and however much food that you get from that on a monthly basis, again, maybe my prediction is totally off here. I would not be shocked if we actually go into the month of November and food stamps are halted, from the USDA and your local state and stuff like that. I wouldn't be shocked because of all the donations, because of the states throwing millions and millions of dollars into food donations, into food pantries, all the private donors coming in, all of the individuals coming in, donating food and money and grocers and stuff like this coming in. I wouldn't be shocked if there's this massive surplus of food available probably above and beyond what somebody could typically get on a monthly basis from their regular food stamp allowance anyway. So let's just say that you get one bag of groceries from your regular SNAP benefit per month. I wouldn't be shocked if there's such a surplus of food available because of all the massive donations coming in and these huge efforts going on, that there's actually enough food, like, for everybody to get a whole bunch. Okay, maybe that's a wild prediction and maybe I'm totally wrong. I'm just seeing a lot of donations and a lot of things that are happening on the state level, on the private level, large donors coming in, the grocery stores that are donating. It's nuts. It's actually very, very exciting to see this, right? Anyway, I got a little off track there. Anyway, within this article here as well, apparently you can do some shopping. I'm not going to name all the names. I'm going to be fair with you. I'm not familiar with some of these grocers or some of these stores here that they're naming. But in this article as well, as you saw there, some of the places that somebody could shop and get these, free delivery and the service fees waived and stuff like that include, but not limited to, Sprouts, Dollar General, Schnucks. Not sure what Schnucks is, never heard of that. Hy-Vee, as well as there's a few others that are out there as well. But anyway, there's a bunch of them on this list. Again, I'm not familiar with some of them at all, to be fair with you, but it was right there on that article as well. So this is an option, okay? I know that this is not the cure-all. I know that this is not going to fix everything, but it might be helpful to some people who have this, okay? I wouldn't be shocked one bit if we see some of these other food delivery services. Again, I'm not going to point out any names specifically because I don't know if they're going to do it. I wouldn't be shocked one bit if we see some of these other food delivery services come out and do something very similar to this as well, okay? If you're enrolled in some of these different food delivery services like DoorDash right here that we're talking about from this article, or maybe some of these other ones that deliver groceries and things like this, if you're signed up on some of these, just pay attention because, as you can see here from DoorDash, they're doing a million meals, a million meals, basically accounting for like 300,000 plus deliveries is what it's looking like according to my understanding on this, okay? My point being is that during this time right now, a lot of people are going to utilize this, and that allocation, whatever they have, is going to go relatively quickly. Is that going to make sense, right? So again, as of right now, no solution out of lawmakers yet. As you heard me talk about over the weekend, Sunday, Saturday, Friday, even Thursday, I think I've had a food stamp video out every day talking about this because there's been new updates every single day. But basically what's happening here is that we're getting new information coming out. Lawmakers are possibly coming together on a bipartisan basis to fund this program. I'm going to call this right now. They're going to wait until the very last minute to do it, okay? The reason that I say that is this. Lawmakers love to wait until the very last minute. Why? They love drama. They love drama. Whether they do it on purpose or not, they always wait until the very last minute to do things. I would not be shocked late in the day on Friday, which is October 31st, Halloween, right? Oh, go and do some trick-or-treating. There you go. There's some candy, free candy, right? That might help a little bit, right? Go around all your neighbors and grab a bunch of free candy. Anyway, I'm not trying to laugh at that. I'm just simply saying, not a bad strategy, right? Grab a bag or two of candy. I don't know. Who doesn't love some free candy, right? That sounds like an awesome strategy. But anyway, I wouldn't be shocked at all if we see the very late in the day on Friday, if lawmakers possibly come together, or maybe the president does some kind of executive order, or who knows what. I would not be shocked late in the day on Friday if they come together with some kind of solution to fund this program, the way that they're supposed to. The federal government wouldn't be shocked if they do this late in the day on Friday, and then all is good for the month of November. Wouldn't be shocked with that whatsoever at all, okay? I don't know what's going to happen. That's what I keep saying in all my videos. I don't know. They don't know. None of us know. But there are these contingency plans that are coming up, like DoorDash, what they're talking about, or what I'm talking about here in this one. Again, a bunch of grocers donating all kinds of food. Private donors, states coming together with these emergency orders. It's good to see all of this, okay? So, I don't know. Is there maybe going to be a rush on grocery stores to, get all this grocery items, things like that, to donate to food banks? I don't know. It might be an interesting time that we see play out right here. This is everywhere in the headlines right now. It's a big deal. 42 million people potentially in jeopardy of nothing for November with their food stamps, but it may come down to just donations, right? So I don't know what the playbook is here. I'm not sure what the whole intention here. I'm not sure what the playbook is, but this is what's just going on, okay? Anyway, as I've said, I'm going to continue to keep you updated. I would not be shocked if we continue to get daily updates on this every single day this week. In fact, I anticipate that because the closer and closer that we get to November, the more urgent that this issue is going to be, because we're running out of time. We're running out of time for something to happen. And all of these large companies, corporates, individuals, whatever it happens to be, are coming forward and kind of fulfilling the need and the gaps that are coming out here. So anyway, just want to give you a quick update on this, let you know what's going on here. This is what we know as of now. Again, I'll continue to keep you posted on this. If this, if you're not going to use DoorDash, that's fine. I don't really care. You don't have to use this. I'm just saying, here's an option I came across. Here's what I'm reading in the headlines today. I'm sure it'll change tomorrow. I'm positive it'll change tomorrow, right? Anyway, I'll keep you posted on this. Make sure to stay tuned. We got a lot of things going on right now. Very, very busy time of year. As you recognize, we just got a ton of announcements out of Social Security last week on Friday. A lot of big things that I'm breaking down for you in these videos. If you have not done so, please subscribe if you're new here. Share the video. Otherwise, as I've said 1,000 times in my videos recently, if you're on Medicare, we're still within Medicare Annual Enrollment. If you have not gotten your free review to make sure that your plan will still exist and to make sure that you're properly covered for the upcoming year, please do so. We're already almost 2 weeks in as I film this video right now. We're almost 2 weeks in. Please do not let this window slip away without making sure that you're properly covered and that your plan still exists, because it could easily be going away, and that's going to hurt a lot of people financially. Please don't be one of those people. Take a little bit of time, 10, 15 minutes, whatever it happens to be. Call Chapter right here. Call them, connect with somebody. Let them look through the plan options available for you, consistent with what you need, your personal preferences, whatever it happens to be. Let them look through all the options and then see what is best for you. They can help you. Let them do all the grunt work. You don't have to do it. They will do all the work for you. Just answer a couple of quick questions, and there you go. You're set, okay? You will have the answers that you need. Now, what do you need for this? Grab your red, white, and blue card. That's it. Your Medicare card. Grab your phone. Got my phone still sitting right here. Call Chapter here. Give them a call. Wait times have been very long lately. Your best time to call is early in the morning, later in the afternoon, or in the evening. They're there until 10 p.m. East Coast time, Monday through Friday, and they start taking calls as early as 8 a.m. Monday through Friday, East Coast time again, okay? Call them early, call them late, call them on weekends. They're there all the time, okay? Helping you out. They extended their hours for you during this time right now. Anyway, take advantage of that. This window's not going to last a whole lot longer. Anyway, stay tuned. Got a bunch of things going on for you right now. A lot of major updates. And I'll catch you again later in the next video. I hope this helps you, and I'll see you again in the next one.